If you have seen my videos before, you will know that I always have a drawing about the size that I want the cake to be. If you haven't seen the videos, I'll leave a link on the description below. Also, I'll leave a link up here on the corner of how I built the structure of the cake, so you can have a look as well. I started making the wings ahead of time, about a week before I started making the cake, so the icing had enough time to dry. I also used a cake pop inside of the wing to be easier to place it on the cake, and to give the wing a little bit of a shape, I put a little bit of icing and I let it dry in that shape that I wanted. Also for the tail, I left it drying up and I let it dry leaning against the cup. And to support the weight of the cake, I'm using a threaded rod attached on a wooden board. I like to cover the board with baking paper, and that really helps cleaning afterwards. I'll also write the ingredients of the cake and the filling on the description below. I made 6 of those chocolate cakes, or every recipe makes 3 cakes, 19cm cakes. And after every 2 I use that support between them. I also put some cake pop sticks around it to give more support as well. I carved the cake and then I did the first crumb coat. I put it in the fridge and then I did the second coat. I like to use the acetate because I think it really helps to make it smooth. And I cut the part where the mouth was going to be because I wanted the mouth to look a bit more like 3D and not just like a flat mouth on top of the cake. And acetate, again, it's a lifesaver when you're trying to make the cake smooth. And the feet is pretty much straightforward. Just make them round. I flattened them a little bit and I cut a bit of the sides. And also the details on the feet, just made these thin strips with the icing. I have mixed a little bit of the orange with black to make the shade for the inside of the mouth. I trimmed the excess off and I put a little bit of the orange for the mouth, but I thought it was a bit too thin, so I made it again with a thicker strip. For the eye, I also put a little bit of icing behind the eye just to make it pop out a little bit.
get down low.
So are you? This is okay.